Alright, we fixing to fly a little flight to 777, a Boeing 777LR. We'll be going from Lakefront, New Orleans to O'Hara Field in Chicago. KORD to, KNU to KORD. Anyway, I've got to get I'm gonna fly it on the VA card, so let me get it set up. First thing. Well, I gotta go to the site and get information. Should have been already signed into that. Oh, wrong one. I clicked the wrong button. Thought for sure it's the right one right there. Now I'm signed in. Here we go. Log in. Got so much going on, my machine's lagging. If I should try this or not. Because they supposed to take that machine that long, but no means. New mail. I'll read that some other time. I ain't got time now. Operations. Book center. KNEW KORD. Like I say, I flew this the other day, but the YouTube cut the sound out when it went in, so I want to try to do it again. And I had the channels down situated. They dropped a video sound channel track. And by doing that, my voice wasn't in the video at all, so we're going to do it like this and get my voice in the video this time, I guess. Hope so, believe so. Everything else has been that way. It should work. Now I can go to right here, and my flight is right there. No, it ain't. Maybe it needs refreshing. That's what it needs. Because I had it already up. That was a mistake too. Let it refresh right quick. I hope this thing will handle this alright. I'm uploading, and that takes a lot. That's what's going on. It takes a lot of bandwidth. But I want to try it. I think I can handle it once I get started without messing them up. The 777, 32,500, what I'm going to put it. It's right about, I can see the numbers on it, so. Start the card. Now let's get the plane ready. First thing I need to do is verify the fuel. I'm not going to go fill it up there. I'm just going to do it here. Right there, and I'm going to go about 50%. I'm over full now. Across the board. Okay. Fuel's ready. Get back in the plane. I'm just going to use auto start to start it. Let me get rid of that. I don't need it up front. There we go. We're going to take power on, power on. I'll verify the fuel is on. Well, I got right here to do it. Run and run. They'll come back down anyway on their own. Auto start will put them back down, bring them back up. Now, give it time to get wound up. That's the one I like. We'll watch the engines wind up. Brakes on. Throttle. Better get my joystick ready. I wasn't even ready to fly. I I am now though. I didn't have my joystick up. Now I'm gonna take off. Well, right there is good enough. I did use full flap, but I'll go with that right there. The air brakes are up. Whoops. There we go. So I get about ready. Let's go back to the other. Right there. And we're going to close that part down. I don't need that right now. Let's get some lights on the subject. It's dawn. We'll be flying a heading of, we'll be leaving here going north. So we'll set the runway heading, right out runway heading. That'll be all right there. This here will be at 32.5. Right there, airspeed I'm gonna set on 230 till I get locked in. Well, that's 130 is what I made a mistake last time. Almost crashed it. There we go. 230. Now I want to bring this right here back up. Check the trim right here. Where is it located? Trim ain't moving. That's alright. I thought the trim was on the flap, but it ain't. Maybe I need to check the other side. Oh, I don't need that. Let's take off. No, now quit that. I can't get the slide over where I can look at it. There's nothing else on it. That's all of it. We get rid of that. We don't need that. Make sure the throttle's down. At least we had a chance to check them. All the trim's over here. Now I know where that. I forgot, but I'll keep forgetting. All right, now we got. We'll say right along there for takeoff. I think be all right for me. That center should be and everything. That's ours off. Actually, probably on RTO, I think. Anyway, we're gonna leave it right there. That's what I generally do. Everything is ready to go, I believe. What else I like? Everything is ready. Here we go. Hold the brakes, give me a little throttle time. Wind up a little torque. And let it go. Like I started to say, we'll be moving north. We'll be going VOR to VOR. We're going to go VOR first to Jackson, Mississippi. I already know it, and Memphis, and St. Louis, Chicago. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember it all the time. We're in the air. Whoop, right there. A little more trim. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get a little more trim. There we go. Now set this here. Done past 250. I made a mistake. Got too fast before I turned it on. It still ain't on. Right there. Now I'm gonna bring it back down. There we go. Get it back down. Turned it on too late. Come on, get right. There we go. Here, right there, north. It should level off. Come on, pick back up. Throttle off so much it lost its lift. Come on, get right there, right. Here we go. Now, a little bad takeoff. Made a big mess of that, didn't I? Anyway, we're in there now. Got to turn on my auto throttles, and when I did turn it on, it didn't take over. Wheels up. Flaps is up 1. Flaps is up 2. Move this to 240. Cause I'm already above it there. Like at 245. Catch it where it's at. Here we go. Now we climb it out. We can just a little bit higher here if we want to. Go about 1200. This thing don't climb past. Let's try 1500 or 16. There we go. We'll try that. We'll watch it. If we lose too much speed, I'll pick it back up. Okay, I'll set up Jackson, Mississippi, 1260 on the VOR1 and 1260 again on VOR2. Just my way of doing it. Right there. Whoop, that ain't 60. Right there. Now it's 60. There's Jackson, Mississippi is already on. We need to fly straight into it, so I'm going to bring us around to get it straight up and down. I'll bring us around, even though it ain't going to be doing anything. Pull this up. Now bring us around. Turn GPS off. Last thing I flew was GPS flights. Okay. It did what it said it'd do. Good there. Climbing out. Speed ain't holding too bad. Get up to 10,000. Now I'm going to set up Memphis. It's going to be the next VOR. It'll be Memphis 1750 11750 is the VOR in Memphis. There we go right there. I'll hold that for later. Both of them right there. And the next step would be St. Louis, and I'll look up Chicago. Actually, I'll look up Juliet first, and then O'Hara. I may have it. I had just flew it the other day. I may have it written down if I find it. Save having to bring a book up in front of me. Airspeed still holding, climbing to 1600, passing 7,000. Flying straight into 1 degree to the east, flying straight into Jackson, Mississippi. I don't see where I wrote it down the other day when I flew this flight. Might have been a different book. I had 3 years, we're going here now. We'll look it up, no problem. 12:30, I believe. But I'll have to look it up on Juliet, and then 13 something for. Still doing alright. Outside the plane, see what it's flying. I'm gonna get to make sure the flaps are all the way up. They wasn't, but they are now.
10,000 feet.
Okay, we can turn the lights off for below and raise the airspeed to about 310 at least. I'll get right there. Where am I at? Right here. A little more later maybe, but that'll be enough for now. And instead of turning and relining, I'm gonna try to make the plane fly into that bar and keep it in line by using a heading bug. Yes, I could use the autopilot, but I'm not going to on that part. Or not the nav button, because it'll also swerve. It won't stay totally in line. It'll keep easing back and forth. This way it'll be a little more straighter. But I need to lean to the east a little to get probably a little wind or something. Bulkhead wind. Now I'm leaning 4 degrees to the east. If I need more, I'll get it. Crab it into the wind, just a little. If that bar keeps getting worse, I'll get over some more. Let's get outside the plane and look around, see if it's going to air out. Since I'm doing so much at one time, it could air out on me. It'll be the third one since I had this machine. I had two. I had one runtime error and one out of memory error. The runtime error is a failure in Windows or flight simulator, and out of memory error is definitely flight simulator. Early morning sunrise. Get out of that little bitty plane, get it a big one for a while. Flew this flight about 3 days ago, but like I say, YouTube, when they uploaded it, lost some of the volume or the soundtrack, so do it again, put it up with all the soundtracks. I actually put it all in one track so they can't miss it. That's what you have to do for YouTube. Running OPS in the background to record this movie. Upload the movie at the same time to YouTube. I hope it don't mess them up. As long as this runs smooth, that should run smooth. If it gets much jitter, I don't know what caused it. Running 30 frames a second. That's because I got them locked at 30. They would be higher. Leave Louisiana, go into Mississippi. That area is Jackson, Mississippi. Memphis. St. Louis along in there somewhere.
18,000 feet.
18,000, such a barometer. I get right a minute, button ain't working. Reason it ain't working, I'm on the wrong button. Okay. Well, I'll just auto set it. Well, it's so bad I keep pushing the wrong button. 18,000 and climbing. Showing a little loss of airspeed there, which means I'm climbing too fast for this plane in this condition. But we'll get out to 1,200 per minute. Coming up on 20,000. Boeing 777 house colors. The 2D cockpit is, whoop, what we got here? Oh yeah. See if we can solve it. Not like it. There we go. That's too high on that. Start over. Didn't reset, did it? That did, and now we start over. I want to go. Hard to get that seat out of the way. There we go. It's more like it right there. It should work. It'll stay there. I've seen many copies of this plane that none of them ever had gauges right there and there in the 3D. I know I can't put them there, and I don't know nobody so far they can. I can do anything I want to the 2D, and I can change them out, but I can't move them around. I can move them hole to hole, but I can't put them anywhere else but where they're at. That's my panel there that I built from scratch. Took a picture of the other panel and built that one. $24,000. I'm gonna bring the nose down some more. Still not quite up there. We'll go to 315. Probably could get 320, but up high it may overspeed at that. I'm sure I got an overspeed on my card already. We don't gig for overspeed or cancel a card, but we do for a couple of 3-item things. But overspeed, they don't like it, but at the same time they don't stop you. Try to do better next time. Up on 25,000, headed to 32.5. Let's see where we at on the. We're crossing over the VR, I think, or getting ready to. 50 miles out, not really. Still dead on. But I need to go over this way a little. Come back on that bar, move the bar one. Once I pass through, I'll go straight to Memphis. Memphis might be on. Let me look and see. Not yet. It will be on the next 60 miles. In fact, I'm going to change this over. Set that. It'll tell me when it comes on. It's on now. Change it to Memphis. And I'm going to change this to dead north. No, north plus 10. 010. Right there where I want to apply to that bar time I get there. As soon as I pass, so I'm going to apply straight to that green line right now. Right along. That'll do it. Not one too many. Right there. One looks too far one way, the other looks too far the other way. Good enough right there. I'll leave Memphis on a heading of 101, 010, and it'll take me all the way to Chicago. I'll fly 200 miles out and try to hold in that bar. If I keep it line for 200 miles, I'll make it to Chicago without having to turn until I get to Juliet. I'm going to look Juliet to the east and coming over the lake. $185 miles out of Memphis. DME 184 now. Let me turn that buzzer. I don't need that beeper right now. I can set up St. Louis now, which I'm not going to fly into St. Louis. I'm going to fly by. But by doing this, I'll know when I get there and when I pass it. 1740 is St. Louis, Missouri. It'll come on about 50 miles out of Memphis. The other side. spot checked. I ain't bumped nothing. So everything's alright. Now, outside the plane a few minutes. Check the scenery. Look back in here and see what I still need to check this too. I didn't look before I left. I'm losing a little speed. Tells me I'm still climbing a little too fast at this point. Try that right there. Oh, I need. We'll go one back that way, one to the east. Looks pretty good. Now, pull the book up and look. Can't find where I wrote it down. get this flight done. Don't have a lot to do while it's flying. Just look around the airplane or something. Miles out of Memphis, still going to Memphis. We're ahead to go 104, we'll leave Memphis on ahead to go, no, ahead with 004, we'll leave Memphis on ahead to go 010. I didn't get it right, keep staggering and stumbling. Second time for this flight, so we'll get it up on YouTube and see what's going there. Replace the one that's there with this one. Turns out good enough. Let me check on my upload. Pull a quick check on my upload, see what it's doing. 27 more minutes. That's plus another probably 30 minutes right there. Let's go ahead and get that started. Give them the chance to do it without having to ask another question. Are you scared? There we go. Get that uploaded. See anybody in YouTube? I mean, TeamSpeak, I keep on. No, nobody. Well, Red Tail, he's not doing anything. Probably flying long haul. I could switch this over to Mach speed. It's stable. I'm pushing a little hard. Don't want to push that hard. That there's good. It's about between 078 and 081 is good cruising for long range on this thing. Once that stabilizes, it'll tell you. I'm burning right now with the changes about 1,000 gallon an hour, 1,500 gallon an hour. I've got 2,800 gallon, 28,500. There you go. And we burnt 1,800 gallons as well. And we can stay in our air right now as we fly 13 hours. It'll stabilize once the speed quits changing where I adjusted it. And that's the same way as that'll stabilize when the speed quits changing. That's how far I can go before I have to land. But right now it ain't stable enough to tell you. It'll catch it, speed up if I walk from the change, airspeed change. What's the temperature up here? -2 Fahrenheit. I think I'll give it a little bit of that right there. Not that I actually need it, but just be safe. They ain't gonna see no moisture, so you don't worry about the wings or nothing. Starting to level off on that range. Change it as fast. Like I fly with the fuel I got, I can go right now 5,900 miles plus. So I could turn from here and land in Tokyo without any problem with a half tank of fuel. I see that bar right there coming toward the center, so we're moving up on Memphis 57. I'm gonna bring it over this way up here, so it won't be moving so fast that way. About 20 miles out the other side of 40, we'll try to get online. I don't think St. Louis is on yet. Nope, not yet. But about another 100 miles it'll be on the list. No, I ain't overspeeding. Thought I heard overspeed in the background. Wasn't loud enough, but still sounded like I heard a chicken. I knew I didn't see a warning right down there as you usually get. Had me a long day today. Don't watch you catch me napping on this flight. Hear me snoring. says I fixed to pass Memphis VR. I'm 8.6 miles out and I'm going to pass it about 2 miles probably. Just past Memphis. Actually 5 miles out. Now I'm gonna move to the north until I can get this line here back over the road. If I don't behave, I'm gonna sound asleep. Fall out of this chair. Uh-oh. Back over 10. Come on, get back over. There we go. See if we can catch most of that. Wouldn't go too far. Get 4 on that side. Having trouble keeping things to say because I'm about to fall asleep. Just take a little plane fly, that's all I'm doing. Uh-oh, what did I do there? Straight down view. Ain't no way to be. What it was. Keep on. Stealth at F12. It's also a screenshot for Steam. So I just took 2 screenshots of a green screen. Mississippi River. Let's see what we got here. I've got it's wrong button, this one. 362. See if it'll light. Fast enough moving, it might not. If it ain't too fast, I'll be able to radio it quick. It don't reach very far. On right there. Got done past Covington, Tennessee, so we're up around Dyersburg somewhere. Covington's on my left side, it says. It really shouldn't be. Where I'm sitting, it shouldn't be on my left, but the way it says. I've got that backwards. 326. That's what's wrong. You look wrong. There it is now. That's where it ought to be off my right wing. That's covered up. And that's there, ripped it slightly. There's ripped it right. That's my scenery that I got for ripping right there. Green patch. There's another little bitty green patch. You may not see it somewhere right out there. A little bitty one, which is actually my home. Mr. Vince Burgess created that scenery for ripping it for me, and it's here to be downloaded. And also, I've got mine separate. It's not in there. I've got it added to my part of it, but it's not in the original. Mine's right out there. Right there it is. Right there, I think. It's just a little. It's probably about 5-6 acres, maybe more. He got there. 3.5, 5 of it's mine. I got 3.5 my lot, and I own another lot that's got 1.5 acres in it. 3 addresses. 1 trailer house, 2 trailer houses. I live in a trailer. The other's a trailer house and a frame house. And that's there, Real Foot Lake is right out here in front of us. Dyersburg is, let's get up on this right here, 1680, I believe. 1460, let's try that. Nope, 1680. Still didn't get it. Dyersburg's low altitude. I figured I'd get it though, but I don't see it there. Well, you got to turn it on if you're going to get it. There it is right there. There's Covey over back here in Dyersburg. Up there, rippers in between them out there. And we're coming up around Wynn, Arkansas, behind me somewhere. The Boot Hills in front of me. From Dyersburg is a river across the bridge across the river up here on I-55. 412 and I-55 crosses the bridge. At Dyersburg. But I don't think you'll be able to see the bridge from here. That road there goes straight to it. I might see a bridge right there. I believe I do see a bridge right there. It's the only bridge in this area after you pass Memphis. It is at the I-55 going into the Boot Hill and over to Paragoon, places like that in Arkansas. Across the Boot Hill. Haytime be around the Boot Hill. Missouri. That is a bridge. It's the only one out here, so it's got to be it. So it's got to be I-55. It goes to here in Portland. One will go up that way. One will go to Memphis. Put this back on there.
User joined your channel.
If you want to be on the air, all you gotta do is speak. You'll be on the air.
All right then.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm on the air. Like to keep it presentable.
You.
I'm flying from Chicago, from New Orleans to Chicago again, making up that flight where they cut my voice out of it. put it back up. 777, flying VOR all the way. Need to get over a little bit. Look like to me. I'll see what I need to go back to where I was at.
Where's everybody else?
I guess they all gone. They all give up and left. Now get this line back up. Trying to get my VR line back up all the way to the range of it. I'll run a straight shot from Memphis to Chicago. Heading to 010 will take you there if you keep it line. Watch it St. Louis, it just as a, so I know when I pass it. I'm not going to go to it. But when I pass it, I'll know it. St. Louis is 154 miles in front of me. Maybe it was 84 behind me. Be pulling up the book here in a minute and find Juliet, Illinois. It's the only thing I don't remember finishing up. I know all the rest of the top of my head. Got to look it up and write it down. Right now is a good time as any. Whoop, wrong page. Juliet, 1230 high. And then I need O'Hara, 1390 low. Then I need ILS for, I'm gonna get 25 right. Get a full page where I can read it better. A 27 right there. Altitude is 668. And the ILS is 1050. And the heading is 270. That's all I need. Now I can set up my radio for Juliet. Juliet VOR is 11230. It'll be on when I get about 30 miles out of Juliet, out of St. Louis. Juliet should be on. I can set it right now and start watching it. Sitting up here about to fall asleep while on this chair. They catch me snoring on this flight. Need a co-pilot bed because I need to go lay down. much. Now, wasn't nobody else in, so I thought I'd fly a couple of these flights and record them. This is on the KORD. Get a little air time because I had to pull it up and set it up while I'm on.
Cool.
So the VA page comes up. In fact, the last time they gave me a choice to use it as a thumbnail. I didn't use it, but they gave me a choice of it. Because everything goes through this recording and stays on it. I haven't edited anything yet. Haven't tried to, but I'm going to start trying to learn how to do it. Actually, I may be messed up, but right now I am uploading the other movie, flying this plane with a KORD and everything, and recording at the same time. And it seems to be doing just fine. I really believe it is. I won't know until I see the movie, but I don't believe this is hurting the movie myself. If it did, this would be jumping a little. It was a little slow weight loading the web page with all that running a while ago. But I'm doing 3 machines work with one right now. I'm still running. Got it locked on 30 frame rates, and she said right there on it, 29.9.
Well, I got a question,
Okay.
and this might give you a little help.
Okay.
What did you do with your old machine? Your machine you was using before this one?
It went over for my wife. Yes, I could run part of it on it.
I thought so. Now, let me ask if you could do this. Now, that's a Windows 7 over there, right?
That's right.
All right. So what you could do, set up you a home group, okay?
Yep.
Set up you a home group between your computer and that computer.
It's already there.
All right.
It needs a little tweaking, but I've already got that.
All right. Then take your videos that you're recording.
Move them over there. Upload them off that machine. They still got to go through my router. That's the only bottleneck I got. If it is one. Actually, it's doing just fine like it's doing. I don't think it's bothered me. The only thing I've had trouble with was I was overdoing. I was trying to 2 hour. I'm still doing 2 hour quality
User
on
in
some
your
of it.
channel timed out. User
Uh-oh.
entered your channel.
Come back. Went bye, come straight back.
Yeah, did you hear what I said?
About carrying it over, that's all I heard.
Yeah, all right. So the home group's there. So have your recorder save it to one of them folders in your home group. Then
Yeah.
you go to the other computer and do the upload with that computer
Right.
because you'll be able to see the file.
Yeah.
And then you can play on your computer while it uploads
Right.
over there. And her playing on the internet shouldn't.
No, what she does would do a thing.
But I mean, she's not on the computer as much as you
Not
anyway.
much, no. When
And especially if you uploaded it nighttime
Yeah.
when she's already went to bed. you would be able to upload it you'd probably be able to upload it better at nighttime than you would be able to do it during the daytime. And why I say that is because now that all the kids are out of school, it's dragging down on your internet.
It might be,
During
but
the day,
it might be, but I hadn't seen it.
Well, the kids are out of school.
Right.
They're going to be playing games.
But every time when I check my speed, I'm still running above what I'm paying for. As long as
Well,
I get,
that's good then.
yeah. I'm paying for 12, and I'm running at least 15.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But at least you'll be up running it on another machine, and that machine did okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, you may not be able to record with that machine, but you'll be able to upload a file.
Yeah.
That way, it won't be taken down on yours.
Right.
But that's what I would do if I had another machine over there. I'd give it in a home group where I could see the file.
Well, I could do what you're saying, but I was thought about putting a node over it. You know, won't let me do that. I can't run the node in either one of these machines without going in and telling the router it's going to be on this machine. I can't switch to that machine without going to tell my router I'm going to do it. It will only let me dominate one machine to each one of those products.
You're talking about a node for Join FS?
That's right. If I put on another machine, I have to go into my router and switch it over to that for being default for it. It won't let me just switch and use it.
What, you talking about putting the node on your new machine?
I thought about I've got it on the new machine. I thought about putting it back on the old machine over there. But I can't run it, and I also can't run Plate Simulator over here at the same time, or any two Steam products. If I got Steam up here, I can't raise it over there as long as I've only got the one service. I may have to buy another Steam service, or get another and not buy it. That was my intention, is to put Steam on that under a different name, under a different email address.
What, running Join FS on the other machine?
I thought about it, yeah. But you know, it won't let me join it from my network. If it's on that machine, I can't.
You can.
No, I might can. It told me I couldn't. I'll put it that way. It says they wouldn't allow it. Not the node, my network. My network said only one at a time could connect that out. That's what it told me when I tried it. I either be on this machine or that machine, but not both. And that was just trying to join it. I tried to join it over, it wouldn't let me. I had it over here.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Well, I think maybe you'll need to get a little quiet and let this thing go on. Squeaky voice on that radio.
But anyhow, you can connect to it. You can't connect to it by the external IP address. You'll have to do it from the internal IP address of that computer.
Yeah.
So, like if you bring it and type in IP config.
You're starting to break up, so hold off, if you will. We'll discuss that another time. I'm trying to make a video and it's getting an awful lot of communication in. And your voice, you don't know what it sounds like on this end. It's real loud and squeaky. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. GPS not on. I'm out of range of Memphis, I think. No, I ain't either. I'm still on 190 miles out of Memphis. Online. 010 out of Memphis on the line. Waiting on Juliet to come on. St. Louis is 73 miles in front of me, I do believe. On my left, about 60 to 80 miles when I get there. I'm not going to fly into Juliet, just fly by. I'm at St. Louis. I must have had a blink of Juliet just lit. They put the DME up yet, but it just lit. I see it on the screen. They don't have a DME yet. They'll get it in a minute. Once I get it, I'm gonna fly in behind it, go around onto the lake. Must be close to cloud. I heard something at the top of the building. A little bit of wind blowing. Big trees over the top of the building. When wind blows, stuff hits the top. Juliet, just come on. Now I'm gonna point it 20 degrees east of Juliet. Roughly. That'll get me behind it and over the lake. Cut that noise maker off. I don't need it. Got that right now. Now I can put O'Hara low altitude in. 1390. See if I can get this thing landed in Chicago without losing the KORD. Well, we 180 miles out of Juliet, be circling around to the east side, coming over the lake, come all the way around to the O'Hara, VOR, and ILS over the lake. The Juliet VOR is about 27-30 miles this side of O'Hara. When I circle it at about 25-30 miles, it put me just about right to pick up the VOR and ILS into O'Hara. I'll try to circle it at not less than 30-35 miles. At about 70-80 miles out, I'll start down, because what I'm reading is this side, plus I got a circle that's leaving a little extra time to get out. outside the plane. Look a few minutes, check terrain. More than likely St. Louis right there. Good spot.
User disconnected from your channel. I'm 35 miles out of Juliet. We'll be looking for this as soon as we start down. Starting around the edge of Juliet, we'll try to find O'Hara. It's low altitude, you'll be within 50 miles before you see it. Juliet comes only 200 miles out, give or take 20. By the time we find O'Hara, we just about picked the ILS up if we can. Keep hearing my wife slam that door. What's she doing? Going in and out that back door. Check to see how we look for us where we headed. But I will like I talked about right there at Juliet, somewhere along up in here. Maybe right there. Could be one of them right there. Go down Juliet and circle into O'Hara. The closer we get, the more that'll come around there. Just don't get within 35 miles or so of here. We'll keep working in as we circle. If we get too close, we'll leave it below. If we get too far out, we'll leave it above. One way moves out, the other way moves in.
below pulls a tighter circle, and above makes a wider circle. Airport is coming up on dead north of me just in a few minutes. It looks north now, but the bottom says it's not quite. South says like a little bit around there. Let's a little closer. One more click, probably center. In fact, I see the little white line right there. It's supposed to be right in that hole. That'd be dead. Make the other end dead north of now. If you heard that, that is thunder and lightning here at my house. I'm probably got to pull the headset off and finish it quiet. I ought to unplug it, but don't want to stop this flight. But that was a loud, close one. I'm pretty sure it went over there. It's coming up a cloud here. Thought a few minutes ago I heard stuff blowing out of the tree. We'll take my headset off, the rest of it will be sort of quiet probably. And the reason for pulling my headset off, I don't want that lightning to strike and go through my ears.
hits that awful thunderstorm.
that one looking at. She was letting right there. I want to know what it looked like. Look at that. Look at that. Now
Dirty deal down back there. Back in the headset with the storm still raging outside. If you hear a loud spark, you hear me hit the floor, you know what happened. Slowing to 165. Let me cut that thing off. I don't need that noise maker. Get back into 3D. I'll need that right there to land by. And it wouldn't hurt if I had that for so I could see that. And what else I need? I guess that's all. I got all this right here to go by. On localizer line, glide slope is right. I'm gonna slow it to 160. That'd be as slow as I'll get before I cut the throttle off. Throttle's manually set, ready to take over. Get the keyboard where I can cut the autopilot off when I get ready. At 500 feet, I'll cut the autopilot off. Now, if them diamonds right there slip much more, I'm gonna add speed back. I'm a little low, but I believe it'll catch back up.
2,500.
That's just on kind of it was dropping so fast it dipped under. Get any worse, I'm gonna add 5 knots back. See, I'm moving towards the center, then they're coming back. That's what I want. Slowly come back. All we gotta do is get down with under 750 feet a minute of vertical speed. Looks like to be coming upon time to take over. I generally wait till about 500 feet.
1,000. 1,000.
Halfway. Actually, any time now. Autopilot's going off right as we speak. I have control. Keep bringing her down toward the runway.
Five hundred. Four hundred. 300.
Approaching minimums.
200.
100.
100.
50. 40.
50.
30.
40.
20.
30.
10. 10.
20.
On the ground. Spoilers is on. Hand brakes on it. Foot brakes. No auto brakes. Good landing, good stop. Might have been a little heavy, but I believe it's in range. Park it right there and set the brakes. Outside the plane. Air brakes is up. Let them back down. A little heavy park. Let's find a little better place. All I want to do is get out of that taxiway. That's 6 feet right there. Look at the brake smoke. Now let's see what we did on the card before we turn it in. Test down at 233, that ain't real bad, and 130 knots. Turn it in. Get credit for it. That's done. That's all for today on this flight. I'll be closing it down now and catch you on the next flight. This is No Town Dog, and I'm stepping out.